for the vast majority of American families, what seems to be the real point of life, what you rush home to get to, is to watch an electronic reproduction of life. You can't touch it. It doesn't smell, and it has no taste. You might think that people getting home to the real point of life in a robust material culture would go home to a colossal banquet or an orgy of lovemaking or a riot of music and dancing. But nothing of the kind. It turns out to be this purely passive contemplation of a twittering screen. You see,
Hi, I'm BOIBOY. I am a narcissistic sociopath. But that's just my artist persona. My name is actually Matthew Cottrell, and I'm a Kansas City-based performance artist, installation artist, experiential video, what have you artist. I make stuff and things, essentially, depending on what I need it to do. So some of the stuff that I've made is like short films, or like I made these giant knitted like pills to go with this giant pill bottle that we're talking about oral fixation, or these giant cigarettes that you can hook up to a fog machine and they puff and it's really fun. So essentially what my art tries to do is to make art fun, to make it exciting, because that's why we make art, is to create things, to have fun, to think about things in ways that we wouldn't usually think about things, to make connections. So essentially what my senior thesis body of work is to create, using the platform of a party, of going out, this ritualistic aspect, preparing to go out to enjoy yourself, to have a good time, and then completely over-stylizing it and oversaturating it with these objects, these videos, these sounds. So I'm collaborating with musicians, DJs, and other sound artists to do that. I'm mostly building the environments and completely overhauling the space. And so previously I've done similar bodies of work of this like kind of dream-like aesthetic, but it was related to the idea of home and our relationship to how we perceive home as this like looking back at this dream-like memory of a place. I'm really inspired by cinema, and a lot of my studio practice is actually research. New wave queer cinema like Gregoraki. Also, there's a fantastic porn director called James Bidgood from the 1950s who created these very stylized, like this environment, photos of gay men in his New York apartment in these sets he built, and was really awesome. And then also doing research into queer culture and giving back. I worked for a youth non-for-profit organization on and off for the past 6 years, both as a youth artist and then went back as a mentor because I got a lot out of the program and I wanted it to succeed. So my long-term goals on how I want to make people happy is to become a professor, to continue on this type of trajectory, and to continue making this body of work and seeing how it can manifest in new locations with new people, and kind of spreading the idea that art should and can be fun, and it can be accessible, and making large ideas like fun to play with, able to pick up, and able to handle. Thanks. P.S. Thank you, Pornhub, for making this scholarship. It's absolutely spectacular that you guys are seeking out people that are striving to make people happy, and I'm honored just to apply, and it's been really challenging, but really great, and I'm excited to see who wins. But yeah, I am BOIBOY, and thank you for looking at my video. Bye!